I read this, and I read this story about a man whose daughter, she was 15 or 16 years old, and she had lived a life. Those 15, 16 years was filled with circumstances, with trouble, with crisis after crisis. In the hospital, out of the hospital, every doctor you could imagine she was in and out, every kind of ailment she had. And I'm telling you, she went through, if you could picture anybody that lived on this earth like Job in the Old Testament, I mean, this girl went through it. For a 15 or 16-year-old, and the Lord chose to heal her and take her on to heaven. This dad, which is the preacher, God gave him the courage to preach his own daughter's funeral. How in the world? But sometimes God will give you the grace to do what you thought you never could do. And I've done this, and when I read this, I thought it was interesting, because I do this. If somebody dies and they have a Bible and they're a church-going person and they're on their way to heaven, this is what I say. I say, can I see their Bible? And I'll thumb through the Bible, get ready for the funeral. And I'll thumb through, and you can learn a whole lot about what people has highlighted. You can learn about a lot about a folk, and you turn to the back, and you'll find stuff written down that has helped them in certain areas of their life. Now, stay with me right here. Y'all, I'm telling you, I know where I'm going. Then he turned to the very back, and there was just certain stuff written down in the back. And this girl had went through everything imaginable that you can possibly think of. And this is what he wrote down, or he read some of the stuff she wrote down in the back of her Bible as reminders of stuff. And one of the things that he preached on this at her funeral, she wrote this down. She said, circumstances are like a mattress. If you get under it, it's going to smother you. But if you get on top of it, you can sleep real good. Let me get over to the Pentecostal side. She said circumstances, and we all go through them, don't we? We all have circumstances, and you can't avoid circumstances. They're always going to be knocking at your door. But this is what she said. It's like a mattress. If you get under it, it's going to smother you to death. But if you can ever get on top of it, you can lay down and sleep real good. A lot of times, now I don't have a mattress. Well, I hope it's clean under there. I don't have a mattress, but I got this cushion. And this is what a lot of us do. We walk around like this all the time, and we're carrying the burdens. We got circumstances. We got stuff facing us all the time. Do you ever feel like the walls are smothering, they're coming in on you, and you don't know where your next meal's coming from, or maybe you don't know where the next paycheck's coming from, and you're looking up going, God, where in the world are you? Have you left me out here alone? And then all of a sudden, God says, come unto me, all ye that are labor and heavy laden, and I will give you. So then God will get up under here with you, and he says, let me lift you out of. I can lift you out, and then I can. Now, y'all didn't think, now, Russ, I know you didn't think I could get up out of that floor. But I'm telling you, folks, when you're under it, and God says, let me come up unto me, all you labor and heavy laden, and he'll just lift you out, and son, you can get that off of your back, and you can lay down and rest. You'll find rest for your weary soul.